Marcus Rivera pressed his back against the massive trunk of what the colonists had dubbed an ironbark tree, its metallic surface cold even through his thermal suit. The exoplanet Kepler 442c stretched endlessly around him, a world where evolution had taken a decidedly different path. Bioluminescent fungi cast eerie blue shadows between the towering vegetation, while somewhere in the distance, the haunting calls of native fauna echoed through the crystalline air. His emergency beacon had been silent for 18 hours now. The shuttle crash had scattered debris across several kilometers, and he was the sole survivor of the geological survey team. His supplies would last maybe 3 more days if he rationed carefully. The planet's twin suns had set hours ago, and the temperature was dropping rapidly toward the lethal threshold. With practiced efficiency, Marcus gathered the strange, rope-like branches that littered the forest floor. The xenobotanists had discovered these contained highly combustible hydrocarbons, an evolutionary adaptation to the planet's frequent electrical storms. He arranged them in a small clearing and activated his plasma lighter. The flames caught immediately, casting dancing shadows across the alien landscape. As warmth began to penetrate his suit, Marcus allowed himself a moment of hope. The rescue beacon might still activate. The company wouldn't abandon a senior geologist without a thorough search. He pulled out his scanner and reviewed the mineral composition data he'd collected before the crash. Even stranded, his scientific mind couldn't help but marvel at the unique silicon-carbon hybrid formations beneath the planet's surface. A soft rustling in the undergrowth made him freeze. Kepler 442c's fauna was largely unexplored, and the preliminary surveys had mentioned several species of concerning size. Marcus slowly reached for the plasma cutter on his belt, its familiar weight reassuring in his grip. What emerged from the shadows wasn't the predator he'd expected. The creature was no larger than a house cat, with iridescent scales that shifted from deep purple to electric blue in the firelight. Its elongated neck supported a delicate head with large, intelligent eyes that reflected the flames like polished amber. Most remarkably, thin membranes stretched between elongated finger-like appendages on its back, primitive wings that seemed too small for flight. Marcus held perfectly still as the creature approached with cautious, measured steps. Its nostrils flared, sampling the air with obvious curiosity rather than aggression. The xenobiology reports had mentioned several reptilian species, but nothing matching this description. Without warning, the small being settled directly into his lap with surprising boldness. Its body radiated an unexpected warmth that penetrated even through his thermal suit. Marcus felt his heart rate spike as he realized the creature's core temperature had to be significantly higher than human normal, possibly explaining its apparent comfort in the planet's frigid night. "Well, hello there," he whispered, careful not to make any sudden movements. The creature's head tilted at the sound, those remarkable eyes studying his face with unmistakable intelligence. As the fire crackled between them, Marcus noticed something extraordinary. The creature's chest rose and fell in a rhythmic pattern that seemed to correlate with small puffs of vapor from its nostrils. Not ordinary respiration, the vapor glowed faintly in the darkness, suggesting some form of controlled combustion within its respiratory system. His scientific training kicked into overdrive. This wasn't just another alien species, this was potentially evidence of biological pyrogenesis, something theoretical xenobiologists had only hypothesized about. The creature appeared to be generating controlled heat through internal combustion, possibly metabolizing the same hydrocarbons present in the local vegetation. The small being settled more comfortably against him, apparently content to share both warmth and companionship. Its presence was oddly comforting, a reminder that even on this distant world, the fundamental drives for warmth, safety, and connection transcended species barriers. Marcus activated his personal recorder with careful movements. Survey log, Day 19. I've made contact with an unclassified species exhibiting possible thermoregulatory pyrolysis. Initial observations suggest. The creature's eyes remained fixed on his face as he spoke, and Marcus couldn't shake the feeling that it understood far more than its primitive appearance suggested. Perhaps, in this vast and alien wilderness, they could help each other survive.